Do you want to know how to stop comparing yourself to others? So watch this video because I'm going to share with you my top 5 ways to stop comparing yourself to other people. And if you're not already a subscriber, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified of every new video that comes out. So step number 1. Accept where you are. We all know how easy it is to compare ourselves to other people, but what we've really got to try and do is accept where we are today and to stop looking at somebody else's end to our beginning. So it really helps if you can just accept where you are right now, understand that this is where you are because of the decisions that you've made, but tomorrow is a new day and you can make a different decision. So one of the first things that I do is to really try and ground myself and say, okay, this is where I am right now, and what has happened in the past, but the future is to come, and we can always make different choices and the future can always be different. So step number 1 is accept where you are. Step number 2, focus on yourself. It's so easy, especially nowadays with social media, where we're so busy looking what everybody else is doing, comparing our life to their highlights, and it can be so deflating. So what you've got to try and do is focus on where you are. Don't be looking to the left, don't be looking to the right, just focus on what it is that you want to do, what it is that you need to do. Are there things that you need to learn? Are there things that you need to unlearn? Do you need to have a shift of mindset? You know, it's all things like this. So step number 2 is focus on you. Step number 3 is to overcome fear, because a lot of reasons why we don't do certain things and why we end up comparing ourselves to others and wanting to be more like others is because they're living a life that we wish that we had, and sometimes the reason why we don't have a certain lifestyle or we're not fulfilling a certain dream is because of fear. You know, we all have that fear. We all have that fear where we're afraid to step out into the unknown. We're afraid to come out of our comfort zone. I know what it's like. I'm exactly the same. And so I would encourage you to find a way to overcome that fear. And one of the ways that I like to do it is by taking small steps. So doing something, however small, towards your dreams. So no matter what it is that you want to do, take a small step towards your dream. So step number 3 is overcoming fear. Step number 4, inspiration, not comparison. So instead of comparing ourselves to others and getting ourselves down and feeling low, be inspired by what other people are doing, because it's an opportunity for you to see what's possible, to see what can be done. And instead of, like I said before, focusing on somebody's highlight reel and where somebody has been working and working and working all the hours God sends and is finally having a light shine on them, instead of focusing on that success that they're having right in that moment, actually think about all those hours, all those years that they've worked hard at their craft. And you know, it's inspiring and it's encouraging to see people actually make it through to the end. So I just want to encourage you, instead of comparing yourself to somebody else and feeling down and negative about where you are right now, think about all the hours that it takes to actually get there, and are you willing to put in that work, but also be inspired by that just to see what's possible. So step number 4 is inspiration, not comparison. And then step number 5, the final step, is to take back your power. Now, what I mean by that is to take back your power and change your story that's in your head. Because I know for me personally, where, let's say for instance, public speaking is such a big thing for me. I've always had a fear of public speaking, always seeing people speak on stages thinking, oh, I wish I could do that. And then I just couldn't do it. But who I am, when people see me in my natural kind of habitat and my natural everyday life, they're like, it just doesn't even add up. And when I think about the story that I'm telling myself with regards to my fear of public speaking, it just doesn't add up, because I'm a very friendly, talkative person naturally, and then all of a sudden when I think I have to get on stage, I'm a completely different person. So we have to tell ourselves different stories, and we have to take back the power that we own to say, no, I'm not going to accept this. You can change the story in your head, you can change the story with the words that you say, and you can take back your power. So instead of comparing ourselves to others and looking at them and what they're doing and how you may want to do that but you feel you can't do that, just change that story in your head, because I guarantee you absolutely can do that. So step number 5 is take back your power. I hope these 5 tips have helped you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And if you also want to boost your confidence as well, then I have a free guide that you can just go ahead and download. I'll put the link in the description box below, and you can just go ahead and grab that right now. So if you like this video and you found it helpful, please do click like down below, and also please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.